So this is my only real competition, and he's headed in the same direction as me, but he's on an inner track, which means he's going to catch a round. So I've probably got 10 turns before I need to start fighting this guy, before I need to start shit fighting purple right here. So I've probably got 10-15 turns, which is great because I know I want floating power, which is here. Energy gain 70, energy gain 200. So here's going to be my first one. There's 4 turns. Next, I'm going to want offshore platforms, and I'm going to want upgraded offshore platforms, which is all the way out here. Shift, click it, 11 turns. So now I know I'm 11 turns to having full infrastructure. Come back here, upgrade my power plants a second time. I'm going to need some intel, but I'm not going to necessarily need to see where he is as much as I'm going to need to stop kinetic cannons, railguns, so mag cannons. And then I look for the upgrade of a mag cannons down here. Okay, so there's my first 15 turns right there. I know this is an upgrade for my cannons. Vertical farming gives me population gain. So I'm going to go there. And then this one gives me science gain on my telescopes. So there we go. There's 22 turns. Now when I go to build, oh wow, that's a really bad city. Okay, that one's okay, I guess. That one's better. I'm going to take a power plant. I'm going to give plenty of room because I want to put my defenses right there. That's it, turn 1. I just got solar cells, gained 70%. That's it, turn 1, I'm already upgrading. Now, I'm literally going to come here and upgrade my power plant. That's my very first power plant. Turn 1, I'm upgrading it. You don't want to wait on that. So like, now what am I short on? Power or resources? Well, resources. Shift, what, 2 of them maybe? Okay. I did make it small, a small map, so we just go faster. So we have a lot less space than we did before. Building in one cluster. That's not normally how I play. It's just that I only have one good city, it looks like, so when I'm building, I'm trying to keep them building off the cities, at least my first couple of power plants. I still got like 10 turns before I run into that guy. My power's now up to 990, my materials are 830. There we go. I can now upgrade. So now he's going to produce 375 power per turn. Now we're looking at major power increase. Now that I've got power I can put on the water, now I can power these other cities, which were kind of shitty. What I should be working on, yep, is now I can do material gain. So next turn, I'm going to be upgrading all of those minerals. So I'm only gaining 1,000 minerals. There we go, first shot. So I'm never going to build an offshore that doesn't have an upgrade already. This is for planetary cost. We normally turn that off, or I've been turning that off because that way we can play longer games and more money. But this is material gain, and this is material gain. So I only build these two. Same thing with these power plant upgrades, 200%, 70%. I'm just going to do that. So now my offshores are going to produce 255. So now I can just chain these. Now I've got excess power. So now I can start building guns and just using this excess power for weapons. Upgrade all my mines. I just click on a mine, on the upgrade, click the one I want, and then over here, I can just go to next. Mine 1, mine 2, mine 3, so I don't have to single individually hunt down a mine. I can just cycle through all of the mines and see which ones don't have upgrades. The easiest thing is if you have both upgrades, like this is a preset, but if you have both upgrades, I could just go click, click, next, click, click, next. But we're looking at 400 excess minerals, 1200, don't have enough to build guns. What do I need to build a gun? Materials. Okay, so I'm short on materials, which means more offshores. There we go. So now we're at turn 10, so that's pretty much exactly how I called it. For the next two or three turns, we're just going to exchange rounds with each other. And it looks like my mine's just upgraded, so I'll click on these, boom, upgrade, upgrade. So now any mines I build are going to be producing 500 and 700. I mean, that's monstrous, dude. So now upgrading these, same thing, click, next, upgrade, next, upgrade, next. That's all of them. There we go, upgraded. Now I'm short on power, so what do I need to do? Upgrade and or build power plants again. The ocean ones are going to produce more, but I can't put defenses on them. So these cost 100 power to shoot. I've got 190 power, so let's see which one's in a good position. There we go. So now I'm just going to start hammering them. So that looked really targeted. It was. So this is absolutely dead center on a railgun, which means that was a that's kind of a mistake because he's got missiles, but I kind of want to have a cluster. What the fuck? How did he just move past me so fast? Need something like 2,000 power excess. So power is now my big issue. I need to put a lot more power on the field. And my power plants just got upgraded this turn. Perfect in time. Boom. 600 and 500 power. Now, first thing I'm going to do, go upgrade all my power plants that don't have the upgrades, because it's cheaper to upgrade than it is to build new. Now that's every single floating plant upgraded. That is all my solar plants upgraded. So that's what I'm talking about, just boosting industry, buddy. Just got to be on it as fast as you can. I'm turned 12 and now have just about every single thing on my field upgraded. My weapons are lacking. I'm slow to get into the combat game, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 railguns, and my research is going to start heading for defenses. So I'll have mag salvos in the next 2 turns. So I need power. Now what I do with these is I start putting these off the coasts of things, where I'm going And since I'm obviously out of power, I need to be building power, which I am. So all of this, so I got 6,000 excess. I'm going to make 9,000, about 12,000 plus ready to go next turn. And I'll be using whatever 9,000 power. So all those guns are ready to go. Yeah, I named him Trump. Fuck him. Aimed in the right direction. All these are going to be a cluster aimed in the right direction. So there we go. I don't remember which one of these guys are where. But Dan's being a dick. So 15,000 minerals, 8,000 power, 8 railguns, turn 13. So, like I said, man, it's about upgrading. You got to be upgrading. And when I was looking at your stuff, you know, you didn't have any upgrades ready, whereas I did. So I was just ready to, you know, overcharge and start. I mean, how many cannons could I slap down on this continent right here and have ready for the next turn to just